You have
Can
great
I ask
you have
you a
great
question
Congress
about
people.
when I was in journalism school in
Mhm,
the mid to late 1990s? There were about 12 companies that
mhm.
owned everything you watched,
Yeah.
you listened to, you saw.
Media
Yeah,
companies.
media. And
12, yeah, there were.
obviously the consolidation
Now
is
it's like
just
4. It's
now
gonna be
it's I think
5 or 6.
yeah, about like the last
Disney,
was about 7.
Comcast,
And
Amazon, Apple, yeah.
yeah, I just kind of want your take on this. I mean, I'm very frustrated that I think that there should be antitrust laws that should
Yes.
not allow this consolidation anymore. But I'm also really worried about how the federal government, specifically the Trump administration, is kind of picking winners and losers in a
Yeah.
lot of these things.
Or they're
So I
trying
just
to. They're
trying
trying
to,
to. They're trying
absolutely.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what they did, as they did with law firms or everybody else, is they put everyone in a state of fear by those settlements that they did. In
Yeah.
some cases, that ABC settlement, that wouldn't have been good in court for ABC. It just wouldn't. There were probably texts and my guess, something like that. But the others were ridiculous. The 60 Minutes one, but she wanted to sell that company and that was the price of doing business, right? But there's two problems with consolidation is the problem is it puts it in the hands of fewer people. At the same time, the economics of media are so bad for the bigger players, not the smaller ones.
Sure.
So there is no choice, right? The consolidation, oddly enough, is necessary for them to survive. And at the same time, it's disturbing when it's in the hands of fewer people. The interesting part is that, guess what? Their audiences are shrinking. So maybe they don't have the impact that you think they do. And one of the examples I gave on the tour was everyone's all up in arms about CBS, and now they will be about CNN when it
Yeah,
gets in the
60
hands
Minutes is
60
why I
Minutes.
wanted to go to law or
Yeah,
go to
right.
journalism school. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah.
absolutely.
So when I said, show of hands of people who watch CBS recently at every stop, like 2 people. I was like, yes, because you're under 70. So I said, so what are you concerned with exactly? Because they're not exactly setting the tone, the media tone. It's too dispersed. And by the way, you have to include YouTube. My older kids watch YouTube. That's TV for them. You've
Yep.
got to put in Netflix. And then there's all these little ones like me and Scott and Pivot. Our demo of in 25 to 34 is bigger than all the primetime cable shows. So who's powerful and
Mhm.
who's not?
Sure.
Kind of us, right? And so everything's dispersing. And a lot of that stuff is economically very strong. Pivot certainly is. And the corporate ones where they have all these costs, like cameras, these ridiculous anchor salaries, everything
Yeah.
else, is not sustainable. But I think there's a very exciting ecosystem happening.
Yeah.